In mid-October, Natalia Pitaichuk took 4 children with her and left family's home in the town of Beryslav in Ukraine's southern Kherson region. 2 days later his house was destroyed in a Russian attack. If we hadn't evacuated, we would have, she told CNN. It was as the heavenly powers told me. It was time to take my children. The decision to leave was a difficult one. He experienced 9 months of Russian occupation in the Kherson region. His house was searched twice, and Russian soldiers roamed the streets rounding up men of fighting age. He survived despite the revengeful Russian ardment that followed his liberation jubilation in November 2022. A Russian attack targeted the Beryslav hospital where he worked. Pitaichuk recalled that hospital staff gathered in the basement and emerged covered in dust after giving the all-clear. The hospital where I work destroyed. The kindergarten was destroyed. Everything in ruins. So I decided to leave with my children. And literally 2 days later our house was hit. He said. Russian forces have been striking western bank of the Dnipro River, where Kherson City and Beryslav are located, since Ukraine regained control of region a year ago. But Russian attacks are now more punitive than ever. According to Oleksandr Tolokonnikov, spokesman for the Kherson Regional Military Administration, almost every hour, Su-34 and Su-35 aircraft arrive to strike and direct these guided S at various locations. He told CNN. Air Defense Range. Last week, at least 1 person every day in the liberated part of Kherson as a result of Russian attacks. 1.5 months ago, there were 300,350 bullets. 23 s per day. And we thought this was a lot. Now it has increased to 750 bullets per day. Tolokonnikov stated that the number of S increased many times. People walk past a building damaged in a recent Russian attack in Kherson, southern Ukraine. On October 29, 2023, Roman PilipeyAFP. The brutal attacks may be an effort by Russia to thwart Ukraine's efforts to establish a presence in Russian-occupied eastern part of the Kherson region. Along Dnieper River, the bulk Ukrainian army is focused on front lines in Zaporizhzhia region, east of Kherson, leading to Sea Azov. But minor Ukrainian cross-river raids kept Russian troops busy, preventing them from diverting reinforcements elsewhere along the 1,300 km long front line. If Ukraine manages to gain a strong foothold in Dnipro, this could mean greater risk to targets in occupied Crimea and put even more pressure on already strained Russian logistics routes. Analysts say. Ihor Chornyi, a volunteer with the organization Strong Because We Are Free, has been helping civilians leave the area since it was liberated. It's not just mortar or tank ardment like we used to have, but glides that destroy everything when hit. Chornyi told CNN. Children dying and there are forced evacuations because villages being destroyed. He said. The elderly are being transferred from the O.